Ambassador Travel can take you there.
Joined by Anthony Cummings here at Caulfield. You got Magna, who goes in the Coolmore Studs over 1,200 metres this weekend.
Yeah, his last one was probably a bit disappointing, but his form before that's been very solid. Strong gallop here this morning, and just pleased with the way he's come back out of that race at Caulfield, and hopefully gets back to his right form, for this race on the weekend.
Ballarat looked a treat.
Yeah, he did, and raced accordingly. But having raced on the speed that day and getting a slower speed over the 1400 at Caulfield, he just really didn't settle at all. He was quite agitated going to the barrier and even before the race. So, there's quite a lot going on in his head, and none of it was positive for a good performance.
He maybe looked to over-race in the early stages at Gothic States. Would you agree with that?
Well, that's just what I've been talking about. I mean, he just got too fired up in the pre-race. Like for an hour before, he was sort of sweating, and then tried to go into the barriers, and came out in a similar fashion. So, I think it's not a run you'd like to see him reproduce. I doubt that he will. He's been back to the races sort of since then and been quite settled, so hopefully that becomes his normal routine.
5.5 star, none for the Derby over 2,500 metres.
Yeah, he arrives here this morning. I haven't seen him yet, but just be interested to see how he arrives and what we can do with him between now and acceptance time tomorrow, and we'll make a decision about whether he runs or not tomorrow.
His last two starts have looked pretty well.
Yeah, good form. Winning form is always good form, and certainly he's got that. Very strong win last time, won by about 3, and ran some of the faster final sectionals of the day off a good speed. So impressive win, and he's entitled to be here and be part of the carnival.
Then Island Teardrop nom for the Wakeful Stakes over 2,000 metres.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to run her. She went really well today, and typically she's raced well with her own run spaced. I'll put it in there, I suppose, just to see how she galloped this morning and how she pulled up, but I was just really pleased with what she did and the way she pulled up, and I don't think she needs another run going into the Oaks.
So she just looks a treat to go straight in there?
Yep, that's right.
Fontalina, Yellow Glen Stakes over 1,200 metres?
He's going to trial a little bit later on this morning, but been pleased with his work. He was at the Valley last Tuesday and worked with DVD, who ran very well in the first race at Moonee Valley last Saturday. Nice trial in Sydney. He's in good form and he'll race very well.
And first up record, not bad.
He beat Sedcom first up last time, and that was, we thought that's what would happen. It did, and he's in at least that sort of form now.
Ambassador Travel can take you there.